Hello Wargamers, some pretty exciting news today. The new TOW models have leaked online. Now I'm not going to show you them specifically in this video. Basically I'm just going to talk about them and speculate about what it means for the new codex, but there is a link in the description below. You can go find them there and follow along if you want, but I'll just show a few pictures of things similar to what I'm talking about throughout this video, so you can have something to look at. But seriously, go check out those pictures in the link below. All right, so the first up, the October 10th cover of White Dwarf is going to be this picture of this awesome new stealth suit. It's looks like it's about the size of a maybe slightly larger than a enforcer suit than the big commander model. So it's larger than the normal stealth suit, although it has a lot of the same aesthetics as the newest stealth suit in terms of the head, but then the rest is similar to a mixture between a crisis suit and a hazard suit from Forge World. They have it painted up white, of course. It has at least 2 fusion blasters, possibly a third. Otherwise, it's some other type of support thing. And then it also has what looks to be an ion cannon. It's on the cover of the White Dwarf, like I said, titled Death from the Shadows. And apparently this is called the XV95 Ghostkeel battlesuit. And yeah, it looks really awesome. And let's see, I have some other pictures of that too, if I can find out where they are. Okay, yeah, so this first picture in this series has this guy, which is on the cover of the White Dwarf. I talked about its armaments a little bit. It also looks like it comes with 2 new support drones. They don't appear to have any type of weapon on them. They look like they're just some sort of support drone. Additionally, there are new Fire Warrior kits, it looks like. Now, they don't differ vastly from the normal Fire Warrior kit. It looks like the shoulder pad is slightly larger. The helmets are more detailed. And here they have them all sporting carbines instead of rifles. So maybe that means that pulse carbines are going to be better in the new codex. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did improve the ability of carbines, just because most people right now have all the Fire Warriors they need, and they all probably have pulse rifles. So if they want to sell this new kit, I wouldn't be surprised if they boosted the abilities of the carbine. So that's 3 new models, right? The new stealth suit, new Fire Warriors, new support drones, and then we can get into the really exciting stuff. There is a new Riptide size model. It looks like it could be a Lord of War choice just based on the number of weapons on it. And it seems like it probably is a dual kit with the Riptide. It has a lot of the same features in the legs and then in the torso as well. Not so much on the front of the torso, but the rear of the torso looks very similar. So I could go either way. Maybe a dual kit, maybe not, but probably a dual kit. It instead of arms or jetpack has just a ton of missiles on it. It has 2 large missile batteries on either side, and then potentially it looks like maybe 2 pairs of some sort of missile, or maybe maybe those are support things. But then there's also something that looks like a twin-linked airburst fragmentation projector on one arm, and of course a smart missile system on the back, and what could be a very large rail weapon. Now you can see this clearly on the cover of the Warhammer Visions for November 2015. This is a model that I'm talking about. It also has leg supports, so not just feet, but also it looks like it has support similar to what the broadside has, although on a much larger scale. So this guy looks like he's going to be a stand and shoot type of guy. clearly with lots of weapons and no jetpacks. But also in the same picture as the Ghostkeel suit, you can see that this new Riptide variant has an alternative big gun as well. The original one has a single barrel, and this one has a double barrel. So I'm not sure what that means. They both look like they could be rail weapons. Maybe one's ion or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's the first super exciting part, is a new Riptide size unit that has at least 2 weapon options. And then the last thing that is also very exciting is new crisis suits. You can see these in, again, the Warhammer Visions cover from November 2015. They look very similar to normal crisis suits that you know and love. Slightly more detailed it looks, and it also appears that they have more of a Forge World type arm. So it seems almost like the weapons are part of the arm for the new crisis suits, as opposed to being just sitting there on the surface of the forearm. And they also have large shoulder pads, at least on the left arm, as per the normal Tau aesthetic. So that's about all the new things I can see just by looking at these guys at first glance here. Yeah, it's really remarkable. It's going to hurt my wallet significantly when this release comes out, because all these models are gorgeous and will be great additions to my army. Yeah. So what does this mean? I think Tau are getting Lords of War in the form of these new Riptide suits. You don't have to wait for the Forge World giant Titan to come out. You can pick up one of these guys and fill your Lord of War slot, and based on the looks of this new Riptide variant, you won't be hurting for firepower. Yeah, but I think that's about it, guys. Take a look. Let me know if you see anything different that I missed. But based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like we're getting a new Stealth Commander suit, the Ghostkeel suit, the new Fire Warrior kit, new Crisis suit, and a new Riptide variant. So those are the suits. Those are the models that I think are coming out based on these photos. Seriously, take a look at them, and of course, happy wargaming.